Practicing that pickle play here recently?
We got it in the playbook. Just depends on the situation, and it's something we practice a few times every time now and then.
Does that kind of excite you, that play? I mean, to whether it's you, Vic, or whoever, just really rattle the pitcher?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to route a pitcher. They know we're stealing, so sometimes you got to switch it up and play with their heads.
How are you feeling after yesterday?
Yesterday, I feel great. Me and the wall, we had a great connection. I think we're good friends now.
It kind of reminded of the Brandon White one. I think you were a freshman on that team, right? Did that bring back any memories there?
Yeah, I thought about it a little bit. But me and the wall, we're great friends. We got a great friendship going, so we're on good terms.
You run into the wall before every game, right? Isn't that
Yeah,
your routine?
just to wake me up a little bit for the game. You got to practice it,
I was going to say, that's practice.
Yeah,
Right?
just practice.
Austin, you were obviously a freshman, like they said, on that regional team. 4 years later now, you're part of a team that won 14 Big 12 games, which has never been done by the school. Both instances, what do they mean to you? Two different meanings, and how special are each one to you?
We just got to treat it like another day. It's great to get a break a record, but we got to look forward now. We got to put it to the past, and we got to use this momentum to carry us into postseason play.
And what is it like in the Big 12 tournament? I mean, you've done it a number of times already. What's it like?
It's a lot of fun. You got the big dog teams like Tech. They sometimes don't want to come to play, so this is our chance to take advantage of that and go make a run for this tournament.
You spoke about breaking records. Both you and Vic are now in sole possession of second and third on the all-time stolen base list here. I mean, for you guys to kind of do that together, both move past Brandon, who you played with, what's that mean to you guys?
It's a great accomplishment. Me and Vic talk about it all the time. We always give each other a hard time about it, who's going to break more records. But, it's fun, but I'm trying to put that to the past. I'm trying to just go play with the boys.
You watch a lot of Rangers games? You see that field a lot?
Nah, I haven't seen a lot of Rangers games. I'm kind of a Yankees fan, so I haven't seen no Rangers games.
Good choice.
What is the feeling like for you all when you see the opposing team call timeout again and again, check their signals, discuss, hey, how are we going to handle these guys when they get on the bases? What does that feel like for you guys?
That's just letting them know that we're doing our job. They're worried about us, so they're going to make a mistake pitch to our hitters, and that's usually what happens when we make them pay for it.
Obviously, you guys are going to a ballpark you've never played in before. So for you, when you get to a ballpark you've never been to before, what's the thing or a couple things that you like to go look at, feel out, kind of figure out before the game starts?
Being an outfield, I go check out the outfield, look at the dimensions, how much foul ground I got, see how the grass is playing, and then I kind of treat it like a home game. There's no other, nothing different between their field and our field, just a few dimensions, just got to go play.
Do you do anything base pass wise? Do you figure out, lead off first, or is that second nature at this point too?
Second nature.
Have you ever played in a dome or in a closed roof situation before?
When we went down to Minnesota at the beginning of the year, we played
Yeah.
that. It wasn't a baseball stadium, but it gave us a little experience. Yeah.
Is that different? How much does that affect you tracking the ball, the lighting, all that?
The lighting is kind of difficult. Sometimes it all depends on the stadium. The ball is going to fly a little bit more because there's no wind, so just going to carry. But we're going to get it done.
It's kind of interesting in your opinion here, but if the Big 12 tournament, if this thing kind of turns into a slugfest, which kind of these games have been high scoring lately in the Big 12, what does that, what chances for you guys? Would that be something you guys could play in or do well in if these games are getting into double figures and things like that?
We put up 15 runs in the Friday and Saturday game,
right.
So we can hit, so it ain't no problem for us. We're just gonna keep hitting, go playing, and our pitchers gonna go dominate. So I ain't worried about that.
Is there any kind of feel that these games could be like higher scoring in the Big 12 tournament than normal, or?
It's gonna be high scoring for the ears. I know that.
What's the difference playing in the Big 12 tournament as opposed to it's baseball? You guys play a lot of games in a short period of time, but Big 12 tournament just seems like a different grind.
Yeah, it's a harder grind. You got to be mentally prepared for every game. It's more games in a fewer amount of time. So, you got to recover. You got to get your nutrition in, like Coach May says all the time. But we've been working hard all fall, so I think it's going to translate. It's going to help us out for this Big 12 tournament coming up.
The recovery process while you all are down there, is that the biggest thing that you maybe tell the freshmen and some of the new guys on this team about this tournament, or is there something else that really sticks out to you that you try to pass on to them?
Try to tell them recover, but don't change up nothing too much. Keep what's going. If it's working for you, keep doing it. Take some free time, some downtime, because it's baseball. You got to get your mind off baseball sometimes. So we're just going to have fun and be free.
Have you been following the standings at all, Austin?
No, I haven't checked them lately.
All right. So the situation right now is if Texas loses They're about to start. If Texas loses, you guys jump them in the standings. Will you be paying attention to that?
I definitely watch. I like to watch some Big 12 games when I go home. So we'll see what happens.
Else, guys?